Welcome to the Vault Archons. This is the Keeper of Keys Kraz, and I'm just bringing this to the beginning of the video so that I can show you guys what kind of combination we're looking at here. We're essentially looking at something that cycles itself with the World Tree and the Witch of the Eye bringing each other back, as well as having the ability to bring back Key Charge, Bait and Switch, and Miasma back into your hand. This combination just is incredibly powerful, has incredible potential. Now, there are a couple things this deck is lacking, but this is to give you guys an example of what you should keep an eye out for, because this combination has the potential to be insanely powerful. So, I hope you guys enjoy the video, and I'll see you in a minute. So we're going to start here. This is a combo that I've been wanting to show everybody. I will probably pin something before this part of the video anyways, so you guys have a better idea of what we're looking at. But so let's check this out. I don't remember the deck list on it, but it has a combo in here that I really wanted to show everybody. This is something you guys really should keep an eye out for sale. If you do see it for sale at a reasonable price, nobody's really picking something up like this currently, so it should be pretty easy to acquire. I am no longer acquiring anything myself because I want other people to pick this stuff up. And I was just waiting until I could give examples before I shared this information. That way I actually had the examples before people started going and picking it up. So let's see what we got, shall we? So this deck itself is not exceptionally powerful, except for a combo it can do, which then makes it insanely powerful if you can't counter that combo. So let's check it out. So first thing we got here is Dimension Door. This is great Amber control. It's always good to have Amber control in a deck. I love seeing that kind of stuff. After that, we've got a Phase Shift. Really nice card. Really like Phase Shift. And we've got two of them, which can be really powerful for pulling off unusual combos. After that, we've got Positron Bolt. Having some nice direct damage is great for clearing off some creatures that can be really nasty. And then we've got Twin Bolt Emissions, more direct damage. So we have ways of clearing off those little annoying creatures. And then we've got a second Twin Bolt Emission. So we've got a good amount of direct damage already in this deck. And then we've got Library of Babel. This is just a really good card advantage to have. Being able to draw an extra card can mean getting the card that you want on the turn you're playing. Spectral Tunneler. This is just a really nice card advantage again. So I really like seeing this one. After that, we've got Dr. Escoterra. This is just a great late game creature. If your opponent has 2 keys, you're going to get 2 amber when you play him. As I've said before, this is a late game Dust Pixie, not to be underestimated. After that, we've got a Research Smoko. This is just an archive card. I really do like seeing this one. Not my favorite archive card, but still, it's an archive card, and having an archive is fantastic. After that, we've got Skippy Time Hog. This guy is really powerful. Because your opponent can't use any of their cards on their next turn when you play them. Now they can play cards, but they can't use any of their cards. So it's really good for just shutting down their ability to use Reap or active effects or any of that kind of stuff. Use any of their artifacts. It shuts it all down. And then after that we've got Rocket Boots. You get this on the Skippy Time Hog. Well, actually, the Skippy Time Hog wouldn't benefit the most from this, and I'll explain why later. But there's a lot of creatures in here that benefit from the Rocket Boots. After that, we've got Bait and Switch. This is just an amazing card to see in any deck. This is a really, really powerful Amber control. One of the most powerful cards in the game. There's a short list of cards that's super powerful. Bait and Switch is on it. Oops. After that, we've got Ghostly Hands. Now, this is just a great early game play, or just a good play when your opponent's down to 1 Amber. I really like Ghostly Hands. And we've got 2 of those, which is just fantastic. It's a huge amount of Amber gain and a nice little steal effect. After that, we've got an Imperial Trader. Now, Sanctum, I think, is going to be a very popular house in the game, just generally speaking, because of their high armor and powerful creatures and really high Amber gain. And so I do think that you're going to see you're going to see cards like this actually being more useful than they normally would be, because it does target a specific house. But overall, like I said, fantastic card to have. And it lets you see your opponent's hand even if you don't have even if they don't have Sanctum. After that, we've got a Miasma. Now, this is a really powerful card. I really like Miasma. It's also on the list of some of the more powerful cards in the game. Very, very good one to see. After that, we've got Obulette, which is great for clearing off those little creatures, the little annoying ones that are strength 3 or under, you know, that do wild things. Skippy Time Hog, Bait and Switch, or sorry, not Bait and Switch, Restring Gundus, Snack Lifter, those kind of cards. Really, really good for getting rid of those super annoying and powerful creatures. After that, we've got a Pawn Sacrifice. So good card to have as long as we have something we can sacrifice. And there we go. We have a Bad Penny, so she's great for taking out with that card. Pawn Sacrifice works really well with her, and we get her back anyways. And we have 2 Bad Pennies in here, so they're gonna have trouble getting rid of our Bad Pennies, and we're usually gonna have the combo piece we need for our Pawn Sacrifice. After that, we've got a Carlos Phantom. I'm gonna have to check and see how many artifacts there are in here to see if Carlo would be worth playing. After that, we've got a Naughty the Thief, another really nice you know, card with a steal effect attached to it. After that, we've got a Dodger, really good, strong fight steal card. I really like Dodger. After that, we've got Cooperative Hunting. Now, this is a good card if we have Save the Pack in here, and I can't remember if we do, but it's a great one if you have Save the Pack. Sorry. After that, we've got Fog Bank. This is a great way to stop your opponent from attacking you, and this works really well with a combination inside of Untamed. We've got Key Charge, which is just fantastic to have. This is a great card. Really like seeing this one. Then we've got Nature's Call. This is just the ability to clear off 3 creatures, and there's 3 creatures that this can work really, really well with. After that, we've got a Regrowth. Now, this is just a really good card for bringing back creatures that we want to get back on the board. After that, we've got a Ritual of Balance. This is a great card for dealing with just a slow but sure amber drain on your opponent. Really nice one to have. After that, we've got a World Tree. Now, as I've mentioned before, and this is part of the combo, as I've mentioned before, the World Tree is going to have some very powerful combinations, and this is one of them, and I'll explain once I get done with this. After that, we've got an Ancient Bear, another really powerful creature. And then we've got a Dust Pixie, another really good creature to have. Great amber gain on this one. After that, we've got a Halcor, great card to have. A really nice creature to give our other creatures skirmish. And then we've got a Witch of the Eye, and we've got 2 of those. Okay, so give me a quick second. Okay, I'm back. There's the deck code. We'll bring it a little bit closer so everybody can get it. And now we're going to discuss the combo. So here's the combo pieces, the important combo pieces. Now, this works for all the other combos in the deck. It's needed for all the other combos, and here's why this is such a great combination. Witch of the Eye can bring back a card from your discard. World Tree can bring back a creature from your discard, right? World Tree brings back Witch of the Eye brings back World Tree. So to get rid of this combination, you either have to Snack Lift World Tree, purge out both the witches, or kill both the World Tree and the witch, or World Tree and both witches at the same time. So that is going to be pretty hard to clear off the board. So that's part of the reason this is so good. And then on top of that, so let's go back and look at the other things that make this really good. So we've got the 2 witches. We've got the Halcor, the Dust Pixie, the Ancient Bear, the World Tree, which is amazing, a little bit of steal, a Regrowth to bring back one of those witches if they're taken off the board, a Nature's Call to take opponent's creatures off the board, and a Key Charge, right? We can also bring back the Key Charge, right? That's an important thing. Now, we don't have a Hunting Witch or a Full Moon to take advantage of that, but we can still get a decent amount of amber here. So if we come into this house looking with a decent amber, by the way, I love the art on the World Tree. I think this is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful card. So very, very good house there. And then in shadows, we've got some good creatures. Now, we do have some artifacts. We have 1, 2... Let's look at Carlo Phantom stuff. Let's see. So we have 2 artifacts so far. That's an upgrade. 3, 4... We have 4 artifacts, so it does work well with Carlo Phantom. Now, the downside to this deck is it is vulnerable to a Snack Lifter. A Snack Lifter against this deck would just make your opponent stronger. They would really swing the game in their advantage. But overall, just such a cool deck. If this deck had a Snack Lifter in it, or some other good board wipes, it would just be such a good deck. So this is not, in my opinion, the best World Tree deck out there. This is just an example of how incredibly cool these World Tree decks can end up being. And this is not going to be the best one. There are going to be better. So I really just wanted people to see this. Keep an eye out for this. This again was a cheap deck. Now, nobody probably picked it up because it didn't have some of the other superpower cards that most people are looking for. And it didn't have a board clear, but it does have good amber control. It's got good amber control. It's got some direct damage. It's got a few ways of dealing with enemy creatures. It's not going to be the best against a big, powerful creature board because of the lack of board clear. And it really needs a card like the Snack Lifter in it to make the deck just insanely powerful. But as it is, it's such a cool deck. I really do like this one. And the whole reason I got it was because of how incredibly cool this Witch of the Eye and World Tree combination is. That is just such a cool combination, and I wanted it just for that. So there you go. I hope you guys enjoy that one. I hope you guys, I'm pretty sure I already gave the combo or the key, but I will do that again so you guys can get the shard and play this one online if you want. So I hope you guys have a wonderful night, and after that we're going to look at one more powerful deck a little bit later, and I will show that one to you guys then. But it is a Restrin Guntus combo, and so it is a very, very nasty deck. And it includes pretty much everything you'd want in one, except for minus a few things. Still an incredible deck, and I hope you guys really like that one later. So have a good night, and I will see you guys later.